Good morning, what? What was your name? I know you think it's pretty lame. I'm sorry, I just can't recall just what we did, but I believe we did it all. The steps we took can't be retraced. I'm bad with names, but good with face. I match with you. We got a beer, or maybe 10, and now we're here. We are loving.
Yeah, you're tuned into Breaking Binary with Daphne Shaed and Arcade Test, and we're interviewing Milo today from Prozzäk.
Heck yeah.
Hello, this is Milo. Hi. You got James, the creator, here as well.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, nice. Wow.
So hello you both. Maybe.
How are we both? Milo is generally good. I mean, his character is meant to be positive 110% of the time to balance Simon's sadness out.
Yeah.
But I'm doing pretty well here. I'm very excited. We're just we started our tour, and the shows have been going like really well and having a lot of fun.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys are going to play here in Victoria soon, aren't you?
Yes, that's going to be the last show of this tour. So
you're going
to if we haven't warmed up by then we never will. So I think it's going to be a great show. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So you're going to blow the roof off of Victoria, right? Last show.
Yeah.
Make it count.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I guess like my first sorry, my name's Arcade. My first question is, compared to like Prozzäk's old music, what's the difference between like your earlier albums and the new one, 1999 Forever?
Forever 1999.
Sorry, I got it backwards.
Yeah, that's all good. I mean, first of all, we haven't made any music in 12 years, and it's been, oh my God, it's been literally like 18 years since our first album.
Yeah.
So, so on one hand, I think Jay and I, whenever we get together, we have this certain musical influences that we bring out in each other, and like we both love like kind of British new wave in the 80s and stuff like The Cure and The Call New and The Smiths and Beatles before that, everything. So I think those influences are always going to be there, but I think we've tried to update the set, just because it is 2017 and we've been producing records with other artists, since our last Prozzäk record. So.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I kind of had a question about. I was really curious to know, since 1998 when Hot Show came out, are Miles and Simon, were you guys cartoons first and then people, or were you people first and then cartoons?
Simon and Milo. Well, I think they met like 500 years ago. I don't know if you know like the origin story.
I do know the origin story. I'm not sure if Daphne's.
No,
familiar.
tell us for our listeners.
So they were bitter enemies fighting for different countries, opposing countries in a war. They had a battle on the sea, and basically when Milo was about to pulverize Simon, an unseen voice came down from the sky and told them that their mission was not to be fighting, but they had to search for true love together, and so that's been their mission ever since. So they've been doing it for hundreds of years. So I don't know if it's something like cat and dog years. So maybe they're only like 20 human years, or 500 of their years, or 500 human years is 20 of their years. I don't know. But anyway, I think they've always been part of Jay and my personality. But until we came together, that's for the moment that they were born.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. I really loved the 1998 album. I think I listened to it like 1,000 times. Back when CDs were a thing.
Yeah, I had Hot Show when I was like 10, and it was my first CD.
Cool.
So it's wild.
That's very cool.
I never thought I'd be sitting here. I guess like my next question is that like the big. Half of Prozzäk's identities music, and I feel like the other half is the cartoons. Like the music videos and the image of Simon and Milo, the characters are so iconic. Will there be more animated music videos? Question mark, or like, have you ever got?
Definitely.
Oh,
No,
awesome.
we're not. You won't be seeing Jay and me in any videos anytime soon. No, I mean, Prozzäk is about Simon and Milo and their story. You know, it's based in their experience. So yeah, every video we want to do videos, an animated video for every song on the album. We have one for Love Me Tinder, which you may or may not have seen. You should check that out.
Yes.
That's introduced our cat Miles, Simon's cat, who discovers Whisker, his version of Tinder, and leaves Simon. But yeah, no, we're just deciding what our next single is going to be. Actually, that's one of the things we're doing on the road is we're playing some new songs and kind of asking people, you know, which one they want to see and hear next. So, you know, we're doing this album. We're putting out ourselves, so we're independent. Where in the past we were with Sony when Sony was really powerful up here. So now we have more control, and we are listening to figure out what should our next video be.
Nice.
Okay. I guess sorry.
I think Arcade's suggestion would be more dinosaurs.
Oh yeah?
No.
Well, we have. You know what? We have not actually had any interaction with dinosaurs. Okay. What kind? What are you looking for? T-Rex, Velociraptor.
I'm kidding.
Arcade is a professional dinosaur, so I think Prozzäk introducing a T-Rex type dinosaur would be amazing.
I could see Milo riding one.
That would be amazing.
No, I just want, before I forget, I guess like in conjunction to like the cartoon music videos and stuff, have you guys ever thought about like branching into other mediums like comics or anything like that?
Well, you know, as soon as we came up with the characters, like the first thing we wanted to do was a musical, like a Broadway-style musical. Right?
Awesome.
As soon as yeah. And it's funny because, you know, here we are all these years later, and then after that it was a TV series. You know, we worked with Disney on a TV series, P.Pallot. Yeah, way back in 2003, we were signed in the States to Hollywood Records, which is owned by Disney. So we'd go down there like almost every other week for a year working on this thing. And unfortunately, they wanted to change the characters and change the concept so that it appealed more to 6-year-olds on a Saturday morning, and which we realized was like the worst thing for us. So after we spent all that time, it just didn't happen. We were like, so Disney was not the right home. So now we're at a place where we have lots of other options where we can, you know, we're looking at developing a web series, and then at the same time, you know, we're talking about doing a TV series. As well, Jay has been working on he's actually written music for a Broadway musical. It's opening in New York. Called Popstar, the musical. That's opening soon. So I think we're closer now to actually achieving our original ideas. We want Simon and Milo, to be more than just the music. Although, you know, we're musicians first, so that's where it comes from, and it's going to involve the music. So what would you like to see?
There's maybe still hope for like a musical show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, stay tuned. We're working on it.
Nice, because you know, too bad the Disney thing didn't work out, because I would have so gone to see Prozzäk on ice.
See, that wouldn't have worked. Yeah, I don't think Simon can skate. Bad knees.
The some of the enemies in your videos, I'm just wondering if any of the kind of enemies that you fight in your videos are Philosopher Kings.
I'd like to hear your interpretation first. Which particular one is which?
I think you guys fight a lot of dudes in like the Europa music video.
In Sucks to Be You, there's a whole gang of them. That's
exactly.
In Strange Disease, there is a doctor. It's funny to put Simon in an asylum.
Yes.
Right? When he gets checkmarked for being insane.
So is that a philosophy?
And that was actually modeled after our manager, Chris Smith, at the time. He was the manager of the Philosophers, and he managed Prozzäk back then. And so, yeah, we gave him. He was really happy to be part of the video too. So that's supposed to be him. Other than that, no, not specifically. I mean, Jay and I have different experiences in the Philosopher Kings. You know, we both obviously were in the band originally, and I'm stayed with them, and you know, it's a big. I love the band. Jay, I think, is always searching for that thing, and when he and I had the opportunity to come up with Prozzäk, and then when that started to do well, I think he finally found a happy place. Honestly.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Now, back in I think 2003 or in the early thousands, you folks did like a live performances, and you had like quite an elaborate kind of setup. Are we going to see something similar here, like when you played Sugar on April 16th?
Well, I'm not. I'm hopefully the stage is big enough to accommodate our screen, with the characters on it, lasers, and definitely we have 2 massive inflatable heads of the characters that we perform behind. So yeah, that'll be a part of the show. There are things that we did, like when I think it was about 2000. We did a big arena tour. And that was after Hot Show had really done well. We had some success, and finally the label was willing to indulge our whims at that time. So I was always wanting to do a show like Kiss. You know, they were my heroes as a kid, the band Kiss. You know, they had lots of pyro, and it was a big theatrical thing. So we don't have pyro as far as I know on this tour, but everything else will be fully accounted for. But the other thing is we want the audience to participate as much as they can. So I mean, we've had a lot of people come dressed up, whether it's Simon and Milo or any other characters, or other people are just kind of dressed in their rave gear. We got a lot of glow sticks, you know, really baggy raver pants. So yeah, it's definitely an experience. It's not just going to see a band play.
That's awesome.
Oh, that seems awesome. You know, I kind of had this imagery in my head about if you've ever seen Primus's video for Big Brown Beaver, Wyona's Big Brown Beaver, and they had They had those liquid latex looked like living cartoons, and they're
really?
They're kind of spirit gummed onto the facial features, so the face has expressions, and the lips move when they move, and it was kind of like that 1990s Duracell commercial with the plastic looking family,
or something like from Lazy Town.
Yeah, or something from Lazy Town.
Wow.
Yeah. And you can actually do these
That's
foam.
So cool.
You can actually do these foam latex costumes, and I kind of always kind of thought, oh, that would be perfect for Prozzäk.
Well, I think you should get one made and wear it to the Prozzäk show.
I make things. I make everything from scratch,
Really?
so I'll have to try
That's
that.
awesome. Well, the reason we kind of came back with this album and everything was when we played at this festival, Atomic Lollipop in Toronto. We were asked to do that, like a reunion show. And it was a lot of cosplayers there and anime fans, and we were just blown away. Like there was like 20 people dressed up as Simon and Milo.
That's
and we
awesome.
brought them on stage. I brought Milo on stage while I was playing guitar solo, and he was rocking out with me. Yeah, so we encourage as much creativity as you want. So
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
So can are Simon and Milo going to continue producing? Please say yes.
Well, we will as long as the fans want us to. Yeah, we are happy. Like Jay and I are so thankful at this point, like to realize that wow, people not only remember us, but that we had made the impression. You know, the music had and the characters made an impression on people, and we really appreciate that now. And so, yeah, I mean, we get inspired. We were inspired to make this album, and hopefully people like it too. But if you come to the show, you're going to hear that, and of course all the old hits. So.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever thought of Prozzäk as being a band that's from any particular kind of generation. Like, you know, I mean, often you hear Prozzäk being like, oh, 90s band, but I mean, I think of you as a contemporary band, and I think
hopefully
you have a whole new following.
Well, I hope so. The cartoons will live on, and we've always, I mean, Jay and I have always felt like we never quite fit in to whatever was going on, and just kind of did our own thing, and we've been lucky that turned into something that other people like too. So.
Well, I think Milo and Simon still have another 500 years in them.
I hope so.
I think that aspect that you just mentioned of kind of doing your own thing is what really did make Prozzäk, memorable. That's what they stuck out. Like, it's a mix of, like, fun electronic dance music, but also there's like acoustic elements, and the cartoons themselves have made it like a whole unique thing. But obviously you guys weren't super, I guess, concerned about like making it marketable and stuff like that. So
No, I mean, the best thing, I've written so many songs and worked with a lot of people now in my career, and I can appreciate the best things that I've done. Prozzäk is one of the best projects I've ever been involved in.
Aw.
And it's those ones, it's got to be fun, and it's got to come from the heart. And so whenever Jay and I get together in a room, that's what it's about. And the best songs come quite easily, and usually we're laughing hysterically.
Aw. Sorry. I got just another question about, like, I guess music production, and like it's been super awesome talking about what your music is behind the scenes. Have you thought about doing like behind the scenes videos, or even like podcasts of like like a Prozzäk podcast, like here's what's happening right now, or maybe even doing one like in character?
Yeah, we haven't, but I mean, we're open. I think now that the wheels are turning, like I said, we got all these ideas that we always wanted to do that we're trying to accomplish now, and just playing on the tour and meeting people, like we're getting new ideas. So what would you like? You'd like to hear a podcast in character?
Or like just
I would totally listen to that.
I would totally listen to that.
And what would we talk about?
World events.
Well, okay, maybe there's definitely a lot to talk about right now.
Or even I'm kind of really interested in hearing more about I think Prozzäk's philosophy, right? Like there is a kind of a philosophy and a meaning within the kind of lyrics and songs,
Yeah.
and the productions that you do. So I would be really keen to even hear more about that.
Bill, I'm gonna get on that. I'll talk to Simon and Milo about that. But that'd be very cool. Did you, in the meantime, have you checked out our Reddit AMA we did on Friday?
I did, actually. I didn't ask any questions because
You should've.
I'm
I
a
think you still
terrified
can.
human being. Also, I was in Japan.
Oh, really? I think the internet works there too, though.
Yes.
They have internet in Japan, I've heard.
Isn't it
Okay,
tough?
had it before once. Oh, that's so cool. Well, yeah, don't be afraid.
That's something.
We'd love to
archaic.
hear. Yes.
Well, I guess.
Is there anything you wanted to ask? Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I think about podcasts just because they're like a really easy medium for people to, express themselves. Because you don't have to do any video. You just talk, and people like listening to podcasts because people like listening to other people's opinions. Obviously, it's kind of a casual medium that doesn't take a lot of effort, but people still really enjoy, I guess.
And there's no standard.
I think I'm
for time.
terrified. I'm terrified of that idea just because it's so foreign.
Oh.
To me, talking is, to me, writing a song and playing are the most natural things. So, that's why I guess we definitely make music first. But yeah, like doing an interview. I mean, I used to really get scared before I had to do an interview, and if it was on camera, oh my god, it was the worst.
Oh,
But yeah, so you guys have made this one easier, and I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. We were really excited to talk with you, and
Awesome.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see you at the show then, Victoria.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
April 16th.
Yeah. We'll come find you.
Sweet.
And
Okay.
And one more question. Could you do?
Yeah.
Could you? It would be awesome and an honor if you would do like a show promo for us.
Yes, as Milo.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you could say like you're listening to, this is Milo from Prozzäk, and you're listening to Breaking Binary on CFUV 101.9 FM.
Oh boy, I might have to do that in 2 sections. Okay, you're listening to Breaking Binary on
CFUV.
CFUB.
Yeah.
I don't have a pen in front of me, or
Oh, that's
and I'm
okay.
on my phone.
How about this is
How
Milo
about-
from Prozzäk, and you're
Prozzäk,
listening to
you're
Breaking Binary.
I can do that.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
This is Milo from Prozzäk, and you are listening to Breaking Binary. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. That was amazing.
How was that?
That was amazing.
Cool.
Thank you.
No problem, guys. Okay, well, good talking to you.
Yeah, we love you, and we'll see you on April 16th here in the
Awesome.
YYJ.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Bye
Milo.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye.